Pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. But tonight we've got a preseason matchup as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Has this one teed up, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
And how about this young man? And this is one of those times when coaches have told us, hey, everyone gets a chance to earn an opportunity, and you didn't really believe them? Well, it's true here. He's been one of the surprises of training camp, and now they're giving him his shot to be their starting quarterback.
Just when you want on a first down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Genty. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
2nd and 9 from the 34.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing his dart.
The 44-yard line.
On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab.
C.D. Lamb.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Complete to C.D. Lamb.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Dart going to look to throw here. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receiver will get involved as this game goes on.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And that'll be incomplete. He took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And 11.
Throwing, Dart. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Ashton Genty, a 24-yard touchdown. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
Spent the early years of his career bouncing between starter and backup as needed, and played well, but never had a team fully commit to him as their guy. He does retain the toolbox that made it.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown! Ken Walker, 74 yards. guys get the quick strike touchdown. What an excellent run, and from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before they realized it, he was off and running through the thick of the line while the quarterback faked it and carried it outside.
An extra point by McPherson, up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plans for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Dart. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
9 yards.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Genty. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep, Trey Palmer. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Off the play fake, here's Brissett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Brissett. The defense gets a hand on him, but he still grabs it. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
For a first down.
That'll be caught right side by Reed. Here's a 2nd and 8.
To number 11, Jaden Reed. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll throw again. Brissett. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Didn't get to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Play action now. Brissett. Able to find his man, Kraft.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we? We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Brissett. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Complete to DeMarcus
Walker now on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Brissett setting up the screen here. This is Walker. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
3rd and 9 here. To throw is Brissett. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. McPherson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Now Dart. Able to locate his man Slayton on an out route.
Complete to Darius Slayton. Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. An inside give to Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And a 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a 1st down.
First throw now for the backup Wentz. This one swung out here to Jones.
Wentz's pass.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Wentz. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Campbell brings up third down.
Pickett going to keep it himself. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. It's a gain of a yard. And that'll be good enough for the first.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Pickett will look to pass it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Brings up second
from the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. In trouble, and he's taken down. Calling a loss of 5, a big save to bring up 3rd down. We've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Pickett now from the gun here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down.
Now Pickett.
12 yards to go.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
You got to give him the football again here. He gets the big run down to the 2. Pay it off.
I like it. I like the call, but here's always the question. How many times do we see the big runs?
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Very much, Charles, a statement drive right there.
And the big guys up front love this type of a statement. They like being relied upon to move the line of scrimmage and create space for their runners, and they did exactly that on that drive. And how about the payoff? Running it again into the end zone, and that's the kind of drive that sends a message to the defense.
And a big score they needed to add on to that slim lead they had. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw, Pickett. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's
from the gun on third down, Pickett. He's going to look deep for more. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They take over here with good field position thanks to that nice return after the interception, as they're already in the red zone, 1st and 10. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Now Wentz. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing is Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17 to 10. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points in the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Pickett back to throw. That's complete to Palmer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Complete to Trey Palmer. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Pickett sets up play action. That's again complete to Palmer. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Pickett will look to throw it here. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Pickett. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Two of their three red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Now he'll tuck this and run, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Kenny Pickett in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are able to extend their lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was finished off by Kenny Pickett, taking it in himself. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 50 yards yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Here's Pickett. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
They'll run with Chubb. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the 1st battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Kenny Pickett ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their 1st possession of the 2nd half. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2nd and 5.
At the 41-yard line. A gain of 5.
Now Wentz. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Shotgun now for Wentz. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they'd pick up the 1st. He's ready to pull the trigger on the keeper the moment it revealed itself.
And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there at 2nd down. Wentz now to throw. He'll get this underneath to Madison. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Wentz. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
7-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
31.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show them.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Chubb.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
49-yard line.
Looking to throw, Pickett. And this is into the hands of Campbell downfield. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
That's good for a first down.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
Another first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Option right, Pickett going to run with it.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Kenny Pickett, a 6-yard touchdown run. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Not going to understand where your escape patches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Get your money down. I put money down.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal don't take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Across the 30 to the 32. 9 yards on the gain there, and it's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
14 yards.
Wentz going to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Quick
Quick throw out wide by Wentz. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and
from midfield. Here's Wentz. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Jordan Birch in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Thomas Morstead in punt formation.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. Oh, that is incomplete. Well, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. Off play action. Pickett. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Logan Hall fighting through and dropping him for the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Pickett now from the gun here. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Makes it
backed up here,
11.
tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now is Wentz. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Here's Wentz to throw. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on a sack. Jordan Birch able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Well, 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Chubb on the counter. stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 103 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
They run it again with Chubb, and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Back to throw, Pickett. To the right side, and he's got more complete. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
5-yard pickup brings up 4th down and goal.
They'll run with Ferguson, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Terrence Ferguson. It's a 1-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more focus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up. But when this game is done, the credit will go to the consistent pressure on the quarterback as a huge cause of this win. Most teams are happy if they get a few of these games per year. You know they're going to watch this tape over and over, try to identify what's working, and keep it going.
His throw incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took it beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They lead big. Quite the kickoff, really, to this exhibition schedule as they start once more with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Now 2nd and 3. They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
Pickett back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Paris Campbell, a 9-yard touchdown ground. As as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. In motion, the tight end. To throw is Wentz. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to kick it away. It's a 4-yard return following a punt on 49. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. It has been a dream start to the preseason thus far as they look to finish things strong in the 4th quarter. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Pickett. Out to the right here to Wilson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Now Pickett. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Logan Hall, his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees his defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Here's Riley Dixon now. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 7. Result is a 1st down.
Now Wentz. And his throw is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Wentz. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night, everybody.